back at you with one more video. This should carry you right through to the end of February. Not really, I'm just kidding. I decided to do a video on foundations. Foundations are very, very important to me because when I first started out doing makeup, I found that if I got the person's skin to look really, really flawless, that it didn't matter what I did with the eyes, the lips, contouring, as long as the skin looked flawless, then I was on the money. That's kind of my aim, to get my makeup perfected to the point that there are no flaws. It's very, very difficult to do, and I have a team that is braiding me like a horse. If it looks off or the foundation's a little too yellow or it's too red, I'll start with my likes and dislikes about foundations. Now, personally, I like to use liquid. I used to use a cream to powder by Sasha. I used to use one by Black Opal. The Black Opal actually brought me out the stick, and then I never tried the liquid. I think I just used the powders, and the powders were fine. So when I was working at the credit union, I used to use the powder mostly, and then I started to use MAC, the Studio Fix press powder. I found that so you understand, it's an ongoing thing. My skin changes. I get some blemishes, sometimes I get dark spots, sometimes I have hyperpigmentation around my mouth. I don't really get dark circles, but two different brands, which is risky because obviously the formulation is different. What they're meant to do is different. This is my recommendation. Get tested. Yes, get tested. Do not just take for granted that when you go into number one, you supply those girls take out 2 wedges and stick in my face. No, no, no. 9 times out of 10, and I'm not knocking them, but 9 times out of 10 they don't know what they're talking about. I walk in, I hear somebody advice somebody like, oh, but you got that sand darker. The woman is like, I don't know, who real red? The woman is like Olivia from Scandal, and then one she carob, which is one of the darkest colors you can get in Black Opal. Hello, the woman is not earth dark like in Iman. Please, please, please let her go outside and have a look at it. Those lights are designed to make everything look bright and pretty. Then when you go outside, you either got a halo or you super dark. Not making a sense. Tell them, listen, I'm going outside, let me put it on and I can go outside. You don't need to walk with people's stuff. Go right out the door in the sunlight and take a look at it with a mirror. Please take back the people's mirror also. Now, drugstore is a little different. It's a little more difficult, especially here. And drugstore in America is the same thing too. You cannot test people's things in the store. If you want to run the risk, you can open it just a little bit and put a little bit on your cheek, or go outside and come back. Yes, go outside and come back. Take the time. You're making an investment in your skincare. You do not want to walk around looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost or Dark Knight. Alright? So, what I usually recommend is you get 3 different types. Now, I have here from drugstore right up to theater makeup, and I also have semi-high-end brand. The ones that I'm really dying to try are Lancome. I want to try Guerlain. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I think I am. And there's Lancome that I want to try, the Guerlain, and I need to try, oh, Max Match Master. I really want to try that as well. I think there's one by Estee Lauder and Blacker. Those 5 or 6 I need to try before the year is out, because I want to have a nice flawless look. So when I get married next year, yes, I get married next year. But I really need to have a nice flawless look, and I like to use the products beforehand so that I know what I'm getting into, how it feels, what it looks like on my skin, what type of finish it gives. Is it dewy, is it matte? And that helps me to get a little more confident, because if you're not confident in how your face looks, then you're not going to be confident when you step through the door. So I have here a Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I actually recommended this to one of my clients. It says it is radiant firming makeup with goji berry and caffeine. It has SPF 18 and it's also in 340 tan. Now, I like Maybelline products, not personally because I find it make me look a little too shiny, so I hardly ever use them, but this one is my auntie's, and you can see you get quite a bit of product for the money. I can do a little swatch for you, and it is a nice creamy consistency, and it dries down. I would say it's a semi-matte finish. So you see, I could actually use that to highlight. It would be a little tricky, but I could use it to highlight. I don't like the formulation personally. I like it to use on my clients sometimes, very rarely. If it is an older person, then I would use this because it is formulated for them. It gives a radiant look, smooth and even skin tone, and firm skin. I think you might have to use it over time for it to firm skin, because goji berry is supposed to be one of those things that does help to firm skin. But it is formulated for all skin types as well. So I would say that this is a good option for our over 40 ladies. You have a hard time testing, but what you could probably do is just go and stand by the door, make sure people see you so you don't drop it in your handbag, and just put it close to your skin tone, or just kind of guesstimate. Go on Maybelline's website and see if you can do a color match test there as well by uploading your photograph. That's a good tip too. I have another one here by Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. If you watch my Ashley in Purple Rain featuring ARL video, you would see that I use this. So if you have a complexion like Ashley's, you know that you can use this. This is 355 SPF of 18. I bought this for myself actually. As you can see, it's a little bit red for me. A little bit red. But I liked the formula, but it didn't work for me. It didn't give me the coverage that I needed. And I found that it was a little bit too light as far as the texture. It wasn't creamy enough for me. Ashley actually owns it, so when she saw it, she was like, wait, that's Maybelline Fit Me. I said, she said that's 355. I said, she said I use that. So I used it on her, and initially it needed to oxidize, and once it oxidized, it looked a lot better. And then I used a MAC NW45 on her to kind of pull it down. So that's another trick you can use. If you find that the foundation you have bought is too light, use a darker powder. And it's not highly recommended because it can sometimes backfire, you look a little too dark, but test it out. Try maybe Clinique, their Stay Matte collection. Their Stay Matte collection has a lot of colors that are friendly for our skin type, black people. So you can try that out and see if it works for you. And that is it right there. Let's see. And I think this one is actually called Coconut. I don't know where I got that from. Yeah, Coconut. It's called Coconut. It says it matches natural skin tone, blends seamlessly, let skin breathe. So I guess that's why it's called Fit Me, because instead of it giving you like a hard finish where it sets right down, it's kind of more dewy. So you can look a little greasy if you're careful. If you got that oily skin thing going on, this might not be the best thing for you, but you can still try it out and let me know how it goes. I have here my two personal foundations. Well, this one is the one that we keep in the kit, but this is MAC NW45. Why? Because every time we go to do a wedding or whatever, what do you use? What do we use this Heidi? And we say, well, we use Makeup Forever, we use Graftobian, then we run the gamut. I use MAC. Okay. Watch it, NW45. Really? I am shocked. I would never have noticed. Everybody in the money bar is NW45. I just do not understand. You are not all NW45, but you know, to make them comfortable, we use it and then we just pull it down as I said with the powder. Not highly recommended, but that's our method. It works for us, works for them, everybody's happy. So this is the Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. This dries down to a matte finish for me personally. I find it's really easy to work with, especially if you have to do a quick makeup face. You just put it on and I use my Beauty Blender sponge, pat it in, and I open the door. I just set it with my NYC powder, or I use my Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking. I really love that combination. I also have a powder from Essence, which I got when I went to Germany. And that's not bad, but I find that it's a little bit too dry because it's actually formulated to make any foundation into matte. Not the best for my skin, I find, but it works well if I'm going out and I'm going to be sweating and working a lot. So this is what I use on the inner portion of my face. And then this is the Makeup Forever that I would have shown in my last video. This is in Chestnut. It's a high definition foundation. This gives you more of a dewy finish, and I find that it really does help my skin to stay moisturized. I did not break out with either of the two. So if I run off this one, because you can see this one is darker than that one, and that's why I use it too. This one is definitely, I think that's a little too yellow for me. It really is, you know, too yellow for me, but it gives me a nice highlight on the inner portion. And then on the perimeter of my face and in my cheek and under my neck, I use my Chestnut. Sometimes I just use Chestnut if I don't want to look too bright and shiny, like a diamond. You like that? Okay, to get a palette of foundations, I need something that is a little warmer, something that's not quite so red, not quite so yellow. Oh Lord, when I can get this thing, and Addison, my fiancé. This is the Graftobian HD Glamour Creme Super Palette in Warm, and it gives you all of the colors behind there. I don't know if you can be able to see that, but then it has all the different graphics. And look how compact this is. This fits into my handbag, this fits into the kit. Sometimes I don't even remember I have it, because when I used this on the last two photo shoots we had, bomb.com, the young lady's skin was flawless. And I usually use their Graftobian's paints, like their little paint pots, especially white in my eyeshadow, I think. Excuse me. And I also use it if I'm doing a little face painting. I also have my nails, so no, I'm gonna take over it. But this is what it looks like. You can see that we've done some testing with it. We've used it. Don't want to blame you. But look at that. That is awesome. You can highlight, contour. These colors are for everybody. Everybody. I think that's it. I showed you 5 foundations. You have many choices if you need any help. where to go to. Just give us a call. We are the makeup artists for the people. So let us know if you need any help with choosing a particular foundation, if you want to order one, if you want to test it out, just give us a call. You can come in and let us know. Thank you all very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for commenting. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Have a great day. Bye.